All right, so I told y'all we was going to continue to look into the information that we have been receiving, or NASA has been receiving, not us directly, that NASA's been receiving back about Voyager 1, all right? And here we have another video that we've come across. This one here is 3 minutes ago. Voyager 1 just turned back and made a terrifying discovery, all right? So we're going to get into this video. If you're new, come on, man, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and join the family, man, and make sure y'all hit that like button, man. It really helps. All right, so let's check out and see what's going on. What else is going on with Voyager 1? Here we go.
The most distant human-made object, NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft, is in interstellar space.
This is the spacecraft, the first to interstellar space. We made it.
Get ready for an interstellar shocker that's bound to leave you on the edge of your seat. Imagine launching a spacecraft 45 years ago, only to have it continue exploring regions never meant to be ventured into, long after its expected lifespan. That's the mind-bending reality of a daring NASA mission that's rewriting the rules of space exploration. But here's the kicker. This intrepid spacecraft is not only billions of miles away from its launch pad, but it's also sending data back to Earth using technology that's more outdated than a vintage cassette player. Talk about it.
And being that it's the farthest away, man, the Voyagers could go out with a bang, bro. They could really go out with a bang. They could be the first ones to actually really locate alien life. You know what I mean? They could actually do it. They're so far away from us, but still transmitting data to us. They could be the ones, man. That'd be the perfect way to go out for them.
Only billions of miles away from its launch pad, but it's also sending data back to Earth using technology that's more outdated than a vintage cassette player. Talk about a shocker, but that's not all. NASA's groundbreaking mission, launched in 1977, has just revealed a spine-tingling discovery that has set the scientific community abuzz and captured the attention of the entire world.
What is that?
What could this horrifying finding from the last frontier be, and what does it mean for us all back on Earth? Let's dive into the unknown and unlock the secrets of the cosmos. It was a moment in history when the stars aligned, and two of the most awe-inspiring spacecrafts ever launched into space took flight. It was 1965, the dawn of the space exploration era, and Gary Flandreau, a brilliant mind at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, had a monumental task: to plot the optimal path for a space probe to reach the distant giants of our solar system, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Armed with nothing but a pencil, a beloved precision tool of engineers in the 20th century, Flandreau made a jaw-dropping discovery. He realized that in the late 1970s and early 1980s, all four gas giants would align in a cosmic dance, forming a celestial necklace with Earth. This once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon meant that a spacecraft passing by each planet could gain a speed boost from their gravitational pull, like being pulled along by an invisible rope. Flandreau calculated that a journey from Earth to Neptune, which would have taken 30 years, could now be accomplished in just 12 years, thanks to these gravity assists. There was just one catch. This alignment only happens once every 176 years. Not one to miss out on such an extraordinary opportunity, NASA swiftly sprang into action. Within a mere 15 days of each other, they launched two identical spacecraft named Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 in the summer of 1977, aiming to make the most of this cosmic alignment. Little did they know that these twin explorers would go on to shatter all records in the history of space missions. More than 45 years later, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 are still going strong, sending back groundbreaking information from the farthest reaches of our solar system on a daily basis. They have outlasted any other spacecraft in history and travelled further than anyone could ever have imagined. Quite a remarkable feat, considering that their original mission duration was only intended to be 4 years. But these interstellar pioneers had a few surprises up their sleeves. Early on in their epic journeys, they provided astonishing up-close views of the moons of Jupiter and Saturn, revealing a world far more dynamic and active than anyone ever anticipated. With their discoveries of active volcanoes and fissured ice fields, the Voyager spacecraft defied expectations and forever changed our understanding of these distant realms. Voyager 2 blazed a trail through the cosmos, becoming the first spacecraft to venture close to Uranus in 1986, and then soar past Neptune just 3 years later. It stands alone as the sole spacecraft to have embarked on such a journey so far, surprising physicists with astonishing discoveries in uncharted territory over 14 billion miles from home.
And see, this is why, and this is just me being selfish, I guess. I just don't want them to leave the Voyagers out there. You know, when Voyagers or spacecrafts go out past their time, they've been out there, and then they start to power down and malfunction and do different things. A lot of times they just leave them out there, right? I don't think the Voyagers need to be, I think we need a mission to go get them when they start dying down and powering down, man. They deserve to be in a museum. Are you hearing everything that it's done? Like, they deserve to be in a museum so we can go lay eyes on them, man, take pictures, see the history up close and personal, all that type of stuff, man. They deserve that.
Discoveries in uncharted territory over 14 billion miles from home. These pioneering interstellar probes, no larger than a vintage Volkswagen Beetle, have defied expectations and continue to push the boundaries of our understanding.
Yes,
the Voyager's epic journey began with a gravity assist from Venus, a maneuver never before attempted by spacecraft on their way to Mercury, making them true trailblazers. But it wasn't an easy feat, with margins of error measured in tens of minutes and multiple attempts to get it right.
Now, my question is, if they could do those gravity assists with space probes and different things like that, can they do that with us? If we was to get on a spacecraft and travel, can we use gravity assist to kind of cut our time down? Because that's been the whole issue, you know what I mean? With us traveling through space, the amount of time it takes to get from point A to point B. So can we utilize that gravity assist as well? And can we do it safely? Meaning, like, if we do, how does that affect us? Will we make it up through it alive, or will it alter us in some kind of way? What are the effects?
Margins of error measured in tens of minutes and multiple attempts to get it right. The first leg of their voyage to Jupiter took them to a distance 10 times farther from Earth than Mercury, and they had to navigate through the treacherous asteroid belt, a topic of much debate and speculation beforehand. In the 1970s, Pioneer 10 and 11 blazed a path through the supposedly dense asteroid belt unscathed, paving the way for Voyager. But Voyager's challenges didn't end there. With only 69 kilobytes of memory, equivalent to a fraction of a smartphone's capacity, the Voyager computers had to rely on onboard intelligence to manage the complexities of their journey. The data gathered by the instruments on board was stored on 8-track tape recorders before being transmitted back to Earth by a modest 23-watt transmitter, about as powerful as a refrigerator light bulb. Equipped with 12 feet wide dish antennas, the Voyagers used radio communication traveling at the speed of light to send and receive messages, but their immense distance from Earth, advancing by 3 or 4 light seconds every day, presented challenges in staying connected. The signals from Voyager 2 took over 18 hours to catch up, and the growing interference from Earth's noise, including radios, televisions, cell phones, and more, made it increasingly difficult to hear the faint whispers from the spacecraft. Yet despite these obstacles, the Voyagers have defied the odds and continue to surprise astronomers with unexpected discoveries in the interstellar void. Their journey has rewritten our cosmic playbook and altered our understanding of the unknown realms of space. Far beyond our solar system lies the enigmatic Oort cloud, a celestial gathering of comet-like entities bound together by the sun's gravitational pull. Stretching halfway towards the nearest star, it remains a distant realm that the Voyagers are slowly but steadily making their way towards. However, interstellar space, where the solar wind phenomena give way, is a more accessible frontier. It's where the heliopause, the border between our solar system and the interstellar space, marks the beginning of uncharted territory. Initially, estimates of the heliopause's distance before the Voyager probes reached it were inconsistent, but assuming it to be around 50 astronomical units, AU, the mission's funding was increased. Yet, as the spacecraft departed from this landmark, no expected signs of interstellar transit were detected, leaving scientists perplexed. One of the anticipated indicators of crossing into interstellar space was an abrupt increase in galactic cosmic rays. high-energy particles expelled from supernovae and other cosmic cataclysms at nearly the speed of light. However, most low-energy cosmic rays are deflected by the massive magnetic shield created by the heliosphere, which protects our inner solar system from the majority of external threats. The Voyager team was also keeping a close eye on any changes in the dominant magnetic field as the spacecraft ventured further. The interstellar medium, composed of ionized gases and influenced by nearby stars, was expected to have a different magnetic field orientation compared to the heliosphere. Yet the Voyagers reported no such alterations, adding to the mystery. It was on August 25, 2012, when Voyager 1 finally crossed the heliopause and transmitted back intriguing data. While it did confirm the expected increase in plasma density, there was no indication of a shift in the ambient magnetic field's direction. This was unexpected, as it was assumed that a change in magnetic field direction would occur when transitioning from a region where the Sun's magnetic field prevailed to one influenced by other stars. In November 2018, Voyager 2 embarked on an extraordinary journey to the interstellar seashore, arriving at the heliopause, the border of our solar system, 120 astronomical units AU from Earth, the same distance reached by its twin 6 years prior. But what puzzled scientists was that Voyager 2 detected no changes in the magnetic field as per the theoretical models, adding yet another enigma to the mix. According to predictions, the heliosphere, influenced by the Sun's 11-year cycle, should have ebbed and flowed, just like the solar wind. However, none of the existing models could explain this discrepancy, as the
Space stay throwing us a curveball, don't it? Like, just when we think we have it and we got it figured out, here come another curveball.
solar wind. However, none of the existing models could explain this discrepancy, as the solar wind was at its strongest when Voyager 2 arrived, suggesting that the heliopause should have been farther out than 120 AU. As the Voyager probes venture closer to the interstellar medium, their data reveals intriguing small-scale changes near the heliopause, influenced by the heliosphere's interactions. Yet at vast scales, the magnetic field shows negligible variation. This raises questions about whether the spacecraft will eventually leave these turbulent shores behind and encounter the true interstellar magnetic field, or if the current understanding of the simulation is entirely off the mark. Some academics speculate that the Voyagers may still be within the heliosphere, while others are convinced by the significant increase in galactic cosmic rays and plasma density detected by the probes, pointing towards the majority opinion. Solving one of the most fundamental puzzles about the heliosphere is akin to trying to see a goldfish bowl from the perspective of the fish. We need an interstellar probe to shed light on it from the outside. However, while some technologies like answering machines, VCRs, and pennies have become obsolete, the Voyagers continue to defy the odds with their outdated yet resilient systems. These spacecrafts are powered by technology from 50 years ago, with minimal software to operate them, and their designers couldn't rely on complex lines of code. Voyager 2 currently has 5 operational instruments, while Voyager 1 has 4, all powered by a mechanism that converts heat from plutonium's radioactive decay into electricity. But NASA has had to resort to a triage mode as the power output of the Voyagers diminishes by approximately 4 watts every year. 3 years ago, the mission's engineers had to shut off the heater for the cosmic ray detector, a crucial instrument for determining the heliopause transit. Despite everyone's expectation of its failure, the instrument kept functioning, even in extreme temperatures that were well beyond its tested limits, a truly astounding feat. The magnetometer and the plasma science instrument are expected to be the last instruments to shut down, as they are located inside the spacecraft's main body, warmed by the heat produced by the computers, while
And that could be any moment, any day now.
the other instruments are mounted on a 43-foot-long fiberglass boom. What lies ahead for the Voyagers? If all goes according to plan, scientists might be able to extend their missions until 2030, but the real game changer is power. It's the determining factor, even though the Voyagers will keep forging ahead, undeterred by challenges. In a mind-boggling timeframe of 16,700 years, Voyager 1 will pass by Proxima Centauri, our closest neighboring star. Voyager 2 will follow suit 3,600 years later. After that, they will continue to orbit the galaxy for millions of years, long after our sun has faded away and the heliosphere has vanished. These resilient spacecraft will still be there, largely intact, unlike our tiny blue planet. Perhaps they may even deliver a final message at some point during their endless journey. However, it won't be transmitted over the radio, and if it is, there won't be any humans. The Voyager's saga continues to be a testament to human exploration and scientific curiosity, defying the limits of time and space. Now let's hear your thoughts on the Voyagers in the comments below.
I ain't gonna lie, it made me feel bad to hear that, the Voyagers may outlast our star, our sun, and our planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you kidding me? Like, I hate to hear that, but it's also a testament of great work by NASA scientists, man. When they created the Voyagers, I don't even think they were understanding how much they were going to get out of it, bro. They literally wringing the juices out of it. They getting that all, getting their money's worth. You know what I mean? But I just think them being out there, being able to go as far as they've been, to be able to last as long as they have, I strongly believe they're going to be one of the ones that find alien life, bro. Or either save our life and send back some data that could, prevent us from having some type of, I don't know, something catastrophic happening to our planet that we can possibly prevent. Maybe an asteroid coming directly at us or something like that. Who knows? I don't know, man. I just got my faith in the Voyagers, though. You know what I mean? Who wouldn't? They've lasted this long, But y'all get at me in the comment section, though, and let me know what you thought about this video. And if you were you've never seen anything like this, man, hit that like button. Let me know you like videos just like this. Because we're going to be coming back with some more, man. The Voyagers are fascinating, but it's a lot more stuff out here. All right? It's your boy L, man. Y'all stick around and stay tuned. Till next one, I'm gone. Peace.